All right, so you're looking for some simple, actually practical ways to start making money without all the usual headaches. Well, you've landed in the exact right place. We're about to break down 5 of the laziest, and I mean laziest, most accessible methods you can start using today. Perfect for students, beginners, anyone really.
You know the feeling, right? Everyone's telling you, oh, just learn a high-income skill, or you should start a business. But then you actually try, and it just feels way too complicated, or it's going to take up all your time. It's a super common frustration, and honestly, it's what stops most people dead in their tracks.
So here's the thing. The problem isn't a lack of opportunity. The opportunities are definitely out there. The real challenge is just finding a clear, simple place to start, something that doesn't require a crazy complex setup or expert-level skills. And that is exactly what we're going to focus on today. Oh, and you're going to want to stick around for the final method. It's the most underrated, but it's also probably the most consistent way to earn.
Okay, first up, we're going to tap into the absolutely insane reach of short-form content. I'm talking Reels, YouTube Shorts, you know the drill. The idea here is pretty simple. You create short little videos in a niche you actually like, and then you add affiliate links to products that make sense. When someone clicks and buys through your link, boom, you get a commission.
Now, I know what you're thinking. Who really stops scrolling through Shorts to go check the description for a link? And you know what? That's a great question. It's a huge obstacle that can totally tank your sales. But there is a much, much smarter way to do this.
And the secret comes from a YouTuber named Prish, a guy who gets millions of views on his shorts. He says to forget the description entirely. The most powerful tool you have is YouTube product tags. This feature lets you tag a product directly in your video. A little View Product button pops right up on the screen, creating a totally seamless, zero-friction way for people to buy.
Let's move on to method number 2, which is, I would argue, the absolute easiest method on this entire list. We're talking about creating simple social media posts for other people using AI. You do not need to be a design genius, you just need to know how to talk to the AI.
And the process itself is honestly shockingly simple. As you can see here, you just start in ChatGPT to kind of get your ideas straight. And here's a cool trick. You can even ask it to write a better prompt for another AI, like Google's Gemini. Then you just take that new, improved prompt, pop it over to Gemini with your image, and let it work its magic. It's a super straightforward 5-step thing anyone can do.
So what's the money look like here? Well, the creator of our source material actually paid someone 50 rupees, that's about 60 cents, for a single post made with this exact method. Now you're probably thinking, why on earth would anyone pay for that? The answer is simple. You're not selling a graphic, you're selling time. People are busy, they have decision fatigue, and they will gladly pay to have one less thing to think about.
All right, let's dive into our third method, building a YouTube channel where AI does pretty much all of the heavy lifting. This is all about creating a system where you are the manager of the process, instead of doing all the nitty-gritty creative work yourself.
So here's how it works. You pick a niche you're into, then you use AI tools to write the scripts and even generate the voiceover. For the visuals, you can hire a beginner editor for super cheap. We're talking 100 to 200 rupees, maybe just a couple of dollars per video. And if you're a little skeptical, just remember, there are tons of AI-driven channels out there that are successfully monetized and have huge audiences. This is a proven model.
Method number 4, now this one takes a little more effort up front, not gonna lie, but the payoff can be absolutely huge. We are talking about creating and selling your own digital products, which can turn into an amazing source of long-term passive income once you've got it all set up.
Back in the day, setting up an online store was a massive pain. But now, tools like SuperProfile have made it incredibly simple. It's basically an all-in-one platform that helps you whip up a simple landing page, build a community, and sell digital products, like ebooks, templates, whatever, directly to them.
Okay, and this is where it gets really powerful. SuperProfile has an auto DM feature that connects to your Instagram. You can set it up so that when someone comments a specific keyword, let's say partner, on your post, they automatically get a DM from you with a link to buy your product. This puts the entire sales process on autopilot and makes it effortless for your followers.
And now, for our 5th and final method, the one I said was the most powerful. This one requires absolutely zero creative skills of your own. Your entire job is just to connect people who need something with people who can do it. So, what exactly does a middleman do? Well, you basically act as a project manager. You find a client who needs, say, a video edited, and you connect them with a talented freelance editor that you've found. You handle the communication, the pricing, and for doing that, you take a commission. You're not doing the editing, you're just making the whole project happen.
Getting started is actually really straightforward. First, just build a small network of 4 to 5 reliable editors. Here's a crucial tip:
Always ask for a quick sample edit to make sure they're legit, because portfolios can sometimes be misleading. Then, you just create an Instagram or LinkedIn page to show off their best work and use really clear calls to action, like DM for paid edits, to start bringing in clients.
This slide breaks down the money perfectly. So let's say your editor charges 400 rupees to edit a reel. You quote the client 500 rupees. The editor gets their full 400, and you keep the 100 rupee difference. That's about $1.20 as your commission. It's clean, it's simple, and you're adding value just by making that connection.
And this is the key. This is why it's so powerful. You are not limited by your own time or your own skills. Since you're managing the projects, not doing them, you can work with multiple editors and handle multiple clients all at the same time. This makes the middleman model incredibly scalable.
So, we've covered 5 different paths here, from using affiliate marketing in Shorts all the way to managing a whole network of freelancers. All of them are designed to be simple starting points. So the only real question left is, which one are you going to take action on?